Hey everyone, it's been a bit of a crazy week, hasn't it? With lots of announcements happening, and everybody I know is working really hard with their families and in their jobs, and if you're at school, lots of changes are happening there as well. And it's the same here at the church. We're constantly having to change things and to update things. And so I just wanted to bring this really short video just to let you know what's happening around the church. And I think a lot of things you probably would have already guessed or you would have presumed is happening, but it's good to let you know so that there's no question about what's happening. So let me just start firstly by letting you know that all the small groups are no longer meeting together in person. They're moving online where possible. That hasn't been possible for every group, but for many groups it is working, and it's working well. And Pastor Steve is helping to facilitate that. And so if you've got any questions about that, then he's the person that you should contact, and he will help you as best he can. With the youth and young adults, they obviously can't meet in person anymore either. We're now on a break for the youth, so that's good for the next few weeks. And then Pastor Adam's trying to work on some creative ways for the youth to stay in touch after the Easter break. Young adults will be shifting to an online Zoom meeting or catch-up, and he's got some great ideas for how that's going to work, and so you should stay tuned, young adults, on your Facebook group for what's happening there. For the prayer services, sadly, it means we can't meet here tonight, Wednesday night, or any Wednesday night for the foreseeable future. However, I will still have an online prayer gathering once a week on Wednesday nights at 6:30. It'll just be a simple time of prayer where myself and Pastor Steve or someone else will just bring some prayer requests to the Lord online, live, and you'll be able to join us and pray along with us at home. So 6:30 tonight, make sure you're on our Facebook page and you'll be able to join us then. For the Sunday services, obviously they're still not able to happen here in person in the auditorium. However, the live stream will continue every Sunday at 9 o'clock. This is really important. We encourage you to be ready at home to join online in your lounge room together at 9 a.m. Unfortunately, the team won't be able to keep meeting here to do that live, so to speak, on Sundays. However, they are working really hard in this week, including today, to produce some worship times that we will be able to bring to you on Sundays. And we will, of course, continue to bring a weekly message to you for you and your family. Beck and Nathan are working hard also to bring some content and something for our kids as well. And so I encourage you to make sure your kids are with you on a Sunday morning, and there'll be something for them as well. And you should receive something in the mail over the next week as well for your children. If you don't get that, make sure you reach out to Beck and Nathan, and they will help you out with that. Speaking of Facebook, just quickly, you would have noticed last week we had a group within our Facebook page called On the Deck, and that is our post-church discussion group. And it went really well, by the way. A lot of you jumped in there and you shared a few stories, prayed. A few of you offered to pray for others. There was lots of photos and selfies taken, which I encourage you to keep on doing. If you didn't get to join us, then you will find that group called On the Deck on the Hills Church Facebook page. All you have to do is request to be part of that group, and one of the administrators will allow you to be part of that group, and then you can be part of that discussion. We encourage you to do that. It's the same thing for parents and of kids in Hills Church, of Hills Church kids. There's a group just for you as well called Hills Kids. And so parents, I invite you to join that group. That way you will be given some updates from Beck and Nathan, and there'll be some things that you'll be able to pass on to your children, including some videos for them to watch as well. So make sure you do that, and be on the lookout for some more Facebook groups that'll be coming soon as well. On our website, as we mentioned last week, there's a spot there for you on the very front page there for you to interact with the church. There's a big button that says what's happening, where videos like this will be posted so that you can catch up with what's happening, or perhaps some announcements that are made. There's another button there that enables you to give online, and if you're able to do that, we encourage you to continue to tithe and give as the Lord leads you. There's another button there that says, I want to volunteer, and so if you want to volunteer for a certain part of the church that really is in need right now, you can do that. There's another button that says, I have a need, And you can select that. And if you're, for some reason, in need of assistance in any way, whether it's a prayer request or for some reason you can't get out of the house, but you need to get something, then we've got some volunteers that would love to help you with that. Please use that form to let us know. If you're not very good with forms, you can, of course, just ring the office. If there's someone available to take your call on 33531427, and we will help you as best we can. Lastly, just to let you know what's happening with Easter, it's coming up in just a couple of weeks. There will be an online Good Friday service and an online Easter Sunday celebration service as well. Those things will happen. However, they will be a little bit simpler and definitely reflective. Still a great time for your family. If it's at all possible, we just want to encourage you for the Friday Tenebrae service. If you have some candles at home, at least I think it's 6 or 7 candles, I want to encourage you to prepare them in advance, because as we go through and we do the Stations of the Cross, it'll be a great opportunity for you and your family to participate on that and to extinguish the candles as we go along. If you don't have candles, you can think of in a creative way, like turning off lights around the house or something like that, so that you and your kids or whoever is with you can be part of that particular Friday morning service on Good Friday. It'll be at 9 o'clock as well, just like every other service we do. That's probably about all the announcements I have for you. I just want to let you know, though, we've been really missing you all. We've been praying for you. You can reach out to us. We're going to be reaching out to you as well. We've already started ringing through the church. There's a lot of people to get to, so we haven't got to everyone yet, just to check how everyone's doing. And I encourage you to do that without us as well. And what I mean by that is take up the challenge we set to reach out to 2 or 3 other people each week, just to check on them and to say hello. We miss you, church. We love you. We'll see you again soon. God bless.